welcome back to the Stoop football fans. It's your boy Lolo. I am here in the Stoop studio, Stoop studio, and it is Friday night. Welcome back. We've survived another week in this world. To be here together from all over the world, to be just hanging out and chilling with a football twinge to everything. So good to see you guys. So happy to see the Stoop crew already talking to each other ever since I put the stream up. Ben Ireland's been in there. Soren, good to see you back, my friend. Soren's been in there. Paul H is here. Mr. Tom, Con, Shay out in Jersey. Anders in Sweden. Good to see all you guys here. And I just want to say we made it through a special midweek match week where teams won, teams lost. We don't need to discuss it all, but we probably will. I don't need to discuss this club much more, but I will if we have to. It is Friday night, so it is up to you guys. But I've been waiting for this sound, to make this sound since 1 o'clock in the afternoon when we cracked the first ones open. But I've taken a break. Here you go. Happy Friday. Happy Friday to you guys from Brooklyn here. All right. And it's not proper to cheers by myself, so I'm going to bring somebody else in to cheers with me. Mr. Mark, get in here.
You know who it is.
What up, brother? Did you get a good little nap in?
I got more than a little nap in.
Nice.
Cheers to you.
Nice. What's going on, Lil Najee? Ben Johnson on his work account. Ooh, subscribe from your work account as well.
That would be perfect.
We will have gained one new subscriber this month. It's fucking fantastic. It wouldn't count.
Oh, why not?
Well, good to see you, Ben.
What's going on, Lil Najee?
Hey, Lil Najee. Go ahead and grab your mom's credit card and become a Stoop crew member, Lil Najee.
Get
Go
that
grab
green
Najee's
badge,
credit card.
and then you can use all those little fun on the Stoop emojis.
I think there's even $100 a month membership. You could become a producer and tell us what to talk about. We won't listen, but we do have to.
I do more than listen.
It'll be just like his father. He can talk, but you just won't listen.
Yep. Usually, Mark and I are just whispering to each other, sitting on the bench while
he can control the red card button and just like throw up.
Ooh,
red cards.
Don't be giving direct to John's. I don't know. If John
for $100, you know.
Maybe a one. Yeah, Lil Najee's got control. But anyway, good to see you, man. Yeah. Are you excited about this weekend? Are you excited about this weekend?
I am. I am excited for some football.
Because in 12 hours we have football. Do you know that? Like 12 and a half hours?
Lord, I hope I wake up on time. What's the first match of the day?
Fucking Liverpool, man.
Liverpool?
No,
is it 7? No,
West Ham Chelsea. Sorry,
West Ham Chelsea is at 7. Oh,
yeah. So you have to watch. You have to get up. You can't even
set my alarm right
skip
now.
It. It's not even like Brighton Watford or something where you're like,
no. I want to watch that.
What's going on, Scott and Newbie?
Something I want to watch.
Good to see you.
Setting my alarm right now. Cool.
See, that's why I have kids. They come into the room and just they wake me up at the exact time I need to go into the living room. It usually gives me about 10 minutes to make some coffee. But yeah, so right away, West Ham United play Chelsea. I'm trying to get the freaking schedule. 7:30 in the morning. Newcastle Burnley at 10. Wolves Liverpool at 10. Southampton Brighton at 10. So the Wolves Liverpool at 10. That's going to be awesome, man. I
hope so.
I'm going to be texting.
I'd like it to be a real cracker. I have a feeling it's just going to be like head and hand for like.
You know how many people are going to be watching that?
Oh, I'm sure there's quite a bit. I mean, it's the best match of the three. Although
there's three matches,
I might think that Newcastle Burnley would be worth a watch.
I mean,
because both teams have been playing. You know, it's like you just know that like Newcastle is going to have their moment, and they're going to get that win because they're getting so close. It's almost a pity date or a pity something else. You know, that Newcastle just needs to get out of their funk, you know, and they're so close.
I don't know. I don't know if it'll be fun to watch.
I think it would be fun if Norwich and Newcastle was fun to watch, and that was fun to watch. Newcastle going down to 10 men on red card within like the first 7 minutes, and then nearly beating.
It was supposed to be like it should have been. It just wasn't.
I beg to differ.
No, I mean like going down to 10 men like it should have been. It just wasn't. So here's the schedule we got here. For tomorrow,
Scott Newby, I would watch Burnley just for Sam Dyche. Sean, somebody. He looks like a Sam to me, and I'll meet him one day and I'll call him Sam, and he will just bust my lip wide open. And he won't even be wearing a jacket. He'll be in his shirt sleeves.
Yeah. But then anyway. Southampton, Brighton. Yeah. Boring, right? And then Watford, Man City, we'll see.
Sure.
But then we go to the Sunday 9 a.m. We have Leeds Brentford, your little sweetheart team and my sweetheart team from last season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just wish I wish Raya would come back. I think I've said it time and time again. That's their big problem right now. It's much like when last year Sheffield United with Dean Henderson going back to United? No. City?
Yeah.
One of the bigger
Sorry,
clubs.
John. We can't let a Leeds United fan in if we don't have a Brentford fan. So he's gonna have to just stay outside unless he pays you. Unless he makes his way past the bouncer. What did you give him? What did you give John to get in here?
He bum rushed the show.
John's Leeds, isn't he? You should know better.
Yeah, that's the ultimate pass you got there.
Everybody say what's up to Ben Ireland, representing Leeds United.
Happy Friday, guys. How are you?
What's going on?
Happy Friday. We are doing well. You've been under the weather. We're glad that you could be with us, even though you're a little sick. So I'm not gonna.
I thought it was bronchitis, but it might be COVID. So I'm just waiting on test results. But I'm good.
Yeah,
it took more than a Chinese flu to put me down. So. Hey up, little Najee. How are you, mate?
Well, good to see you. I love how everybody's a lot nicer to Lil Najee than they are to Big Najee.
Well, he wanted a Leeds shirt, didn't he?
But see, that's the key word is little. You can't pick on the little guys, Can't pick on the little guys because we've been around the block a few times and we could probably give them a fair amount of stick.
I'll give you a tip in life. If you want to make it in life, little Najee, don't support Chelsea.
Little Najee, you support whoever you want. We're just gonna give you. We're just gonna give you shape for it.
Mr. Tom too, and Jimmy as well.
Well, I want to say first of all to you guys, you two, and to Director John, I'm really impressed with y'all's fantasy football teams. To be honest, honestly, Mark. You went in like you didn't even know you had a transfer like the third week you were playing, and you're like, we can transfer? I didn't know we could do that.
What I thought it was if
set it and forget it.
X amount of transfers and that's it. And then I start seeing it's like, wait a minute, why do I have a transfer? I don't understand it. And you guys explained it.
You were like, no, I didn't get a transfer
every week.
I didn't get a free one this week.
That makes a lot of sense.
I got rid of.
But yeah, I got 69 points.
And listen, frickin' Ben Ireland took a -12. He's taken a -12. What, twice?
Twice, yeah. I think I got 105 the first time, and then whatever I got last week. But I would have done all right this week if Arsenal hadn't have fucking done that to me last night.
What did you need? You had Emil Smith Rowe. We got you a goal.
No, I got rid of him. I got rid of Emil Smith Rowe. I had Tomiyasu and I had Ben White because he was replacing Reece James.
Yeah, but I mean, it's just even Arsenal fans knew Man United was going to score. Like, even people like me who are like, we're going to win this match, but we're going to win it 3-1.
I didn't think Tomiyasu played bad at all, to be honest, but it was what it was.
All right, Mo Master, we'll see you. Yeah, but he could have an incredible game. up and down the pitch and his side of the pitch be perfect.
Aye.
But 2 goals get let in
Mhm.
and he doesn't, and he sends in crosses and people Benteke them. It sucks. And then he ends up with like and then he has to foul someone to save another goal. He gets a yellow card. You end up with a 1 when he could actually be man of the match for the losing team.
Right.
It sucks. That really sucks. That pisses me off with defenders. But that's why it's tough to like double up and triple up on defenders from one team because one fuck up can
cost you across the board. It's happened to me a few times with both Chelsea and
that's why I'm getting rid of
I do think Director John's team's worth a look at though. He's brilliant week from
he crushed
from the big man.
Yeah, so that's what I wanted to tell people. So Stoop Crew members of the Stoop Crew Fantasy League, Director John, I think he wild carded, didn't you, John? Or you just made some changes. But he went and look at me with the red arrow. I haven't seen a red arrow in a few weeks. It sucks. It hurts.
There he
Director
is.
John, 89 points.
I think he took a -4.
I would say this week with all the no clean sheets, basically, except from the big teams, no clean sheets, like a 60 would be an okay score. I guess that would be like the average. But John, let's see, you blew that out of the way by an extra 30. So let's see away. We have Melier in the back who got an 8 clean sheet. And then I think he had a handful of saves, 6 saves.
So what you get points after a certain amount of saves, like 5 or
3 every 3, I believe. So if you get 3 saves, you get 1 point. 6 saves, you get 2 points. And then at that point, you start going into like contention for bonus points as well.
Sure.
I don't know. Bonus points are still weird. But Semedo got you 9.
It was all Salah. Come on, 30 points from one guy.
No, but mostly everybody had Salah.
Yeah,
I know.
But John, you had 59 points on top of Salah. It was the fact that Ronaldo did well for you. Semedo did really, really well for you. Diaz. So everyone who had João Cancelo didn't get the clean sheet, but you had a Man City guy who did just fine because he didn't need the clean sheet.
Right. Got the cracker for us, didn't he, John?
Yeah.
He did score. It was a good finish from I thought Sterling's pass to him was a bit misplaced, but yeah, fair play to him.
Sterling
did you take -4, didn't you, John, as well?
Yes.
Yeah.
Go down, John. So you had Hudson-Odoi in, and he didn't play. So Livramento winning.
Right.
Director John is still 23rd. That's why we're all shocked, Paul.
I was made up for you, John. I was.
That's okay.
Brilliant week, mate.
That was brilliant. That was great. So
it was all luck.
So can you pop up my team?
No,
John. Thank you. So I have 2 transfers this week, and I'm trying to decide what to do with them. And
Huang's got to go, mate. Huang he's a letdown. I don't mean to be offensive, Mark, but
none taken. He has been, but
I know. But the problem is the amount of money that he's worth. I can't really right now. To me, it feels like a wasted transfer. I just rather keep him on the bench because who I can get for that similar money is the same kind of like, who knows? Yeah, they could maybe get a goal, but most games they're not. And so in my plan of what am I going to do to get the maximum amount of points in the next couple of weeks,
I feel Norgard's a wasted space as well in your team. He's not gonna be a great point scorer overall.
No. I thought he was going to be a sneaky pick because he was looking like he was going to get involved with the assists and they were getting clean sheets. So he was always getting 3 or he was getting 3 for a while, just like nothing. So it was a good bench player to have, like just in case he goes in, it's 3 instead of 2, but it's 5 million. It's not 4.4. There's actually good 4.4 players out there right now. But what I think I'm going to do is I have to get one of my Liverpool to get Jota in, and I think in this run I really need to have him. And then going into January, I'm really going to need him for the African weeks. You know, that little tournament that they do in Africa.
That little tourney. You know, I'm
so
kind of curious.
Getting rid of Robertson, bringing in Tomiyasu actually, and then getting rid of Norgard, and that would afford me Jota. The downgrade of Robertson to Jota would give me enough money to turn Norgard into Jota. And Tomiyasu is coming up on some like we should get some clean sheets, and he's whipping crosses into the box nonstop. So he's so cheap. I think he's a good one. I've been killing it with Timu Puki.
Is James fit this week then?
James is fine. James is starting, yeah.
Cool.
Or they came out and said, yeah, he's active. He's fine.
Cool. Worth putting in again.
I think I want to stay away from any other Chelsea defender right now. I don't want to double triple up, but I am going to be getting rid of Mendy because I can go from Mendy to Sa, and that would save me like $2 million. So then I can go down to Wang. Yeah. Then Wang is now worth 8. I'll have like 8 million in the bank, and I can actually go up to maybe Patrick Bamford if he's back. You know, I don't know how much Bamford is.
He's 7 summit, I think.
Yeah. So then I could afford him once he's back in. But I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna go with those two. I don't know if it's gonna be Tomiyasu, but it'll be like a 4.5.
Right.
It'll be something to get me enough money to turn Norgard into Jota.
I'm wondering what I need to do with
Mikel
Antonio because
you look tired, man.
Antonio, I am tired. I just don't know what to do with Antonio. You know, he hasn't done anything in 6 weeks.
Look, you've hung on to him through the rough patch.
Yeah.
He's almost over this hump of horrible fixtures, and their fixtures turn. Mm-hmm. So if you didn't get rid of him for that hump, just hang on to him because he's playing Chelsea. If somebody scores, it's probably going to be him, right? Like he's going to be involved in the attack.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I think Kilman comes off.
Fix my strikers, Lil Najee. Excuse me, Timu Puki has been killing it for me. No, he was talking. I know what he's doing.
My strikers are okay. Ronaldo finally came through.
I'd get rid of Jimenez. Jimenez is now turning into a terrible run of fixtures.
Yeah, for sure.
But other than that, like Bowen, just watch. Bowen and Antonio will start bringing returns. Maybe not this week, but next week. Mm-hmm. I don't know if it's worth doubling up on them.
Right.
And take off Pinaldo. No, now is the time to get Ronaldo. Now is the time where he's going to have a tap in every week.
That's what I think.
He's expensive for just a tap in because strikers don't get that much.
Goddamn Mark got no Salah at all.
You've still got Jota and Ronaldo, so
yeah.
It's
so guys. Speaking of, can we talk for a minute about instead of fantasy? Can we talk a minute? We're talking Ronaldo. We're talking Salah. Let's start with this question. When you hear Balon d'Or, what is the meaning? When you hear he won the Balon d'Or,
like to me, it is.
What does that mean to you?
To me, a lot of people think it's World Player of the Year. It's not World Player of the Year whatsoever. World Player of the Year is FIFA World Player of the Year. It's a different award. It's the French football have voted like Europeans' best player. I think it is, and it's to do with. I think it's voted on how well you do with your
I don't want to know what it is. I want to know what it means to you.
What does it mean to you?
What comes up in your head? Does best player in the world pop in your head, or does something else pop in your head?
No, I don't really respect it, to be honest. I just it's just a competition to me between Ronaldo and Messi.
Yeah. I think for me, what pops into my head is I'm going to take a cue from a guy I was talking to last night about it. And it's, if you're on the playground and you're choosing teams, who's the guy you're going to pick first?
Yeah.
And to me, that's Messi.
I think it lost a lot
I'm
of
not talking
respect
this year. I'm talking in general. We'll get to this year.
I didn't know
But
fuck
I'm
all about
talking
it
in
in years
general.
past, though. So
See,
really, all I have to go on is this year, and they didn't have it last year, did they?
Yeah, Tom's nailed it there. It's a marketing device for football.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
You know what pisses me off about it more than like, yes, all of the way they vote for it and all that, which is crazy. The French national football team picks the short list. Did you know that? The actual football team.
I didn't realize
and
that.
who picks the football
Because honestly,
team?
the list didn't look very short. They looked like there was like 40, 50 names on it.
It's just called a short list, yeah.
I mean,
and then it goes off to like 180 people who vote for under whatever criteria. But to me, it's like, how can you have best player of the year and you do it from what's the date? The date is like January 1st to October or something.
Right.
So Mo Salah, to me, Mo Salah probably shouldn't be on that list because he didn't really have a great year last year. He had an okay year. He had a Mo Salah okay year last year, but they didn't win anything, did they?
No.
Liverpool, they didn't win shit. Egypt didn't win shit, did they?
No.
So he's been turning it on since the Premier League season started. So this entire run of form for Mo Salah cannot even, it's like inadmissible in court for next season because it doesn't start until now. Like this won't count. So I'm just like, why wouldn't they just do it at the beginning of the season? Like, so from like right before all of the leagues start.
Right.
You've already done the summer competitions, probably. Fucking vote on it and do it. Text your vote. Like, fucking do it.
What makes the French FA so special that they get to? It's our game.
They are fucking French.
It's our game. It should be the English.
They're very, very competitive. The group of people the French are. You know,
we are the ones who know football better than anyone like you. We are the inventors of the beautiful. How do you say?
Go on. I will taunt you yet again. It wasn't very good.
We've already got one. I told them we've already got one.
Oh dear.
Now go away.
You are echoing, my friend.
You are echoing. It's in one of your
hit me
headsets.
Hello?
I don't know.
I don't know. I have no idea.
I can't hear
I heard myself as well through one of you guys. We're all wearing headphones. We shouldn't be. So now let's get to the specifics of this year. Okay. So they look at the criteria.
Good lad, little Najee.
Let me see. I sent this to you guys the other day.
Oh, I think I have it.
Sorry, guys. Just let me find. Here we go. The initial list is compiled by the France football team before it is turned over to a panel of journalists who are asked to vote based on 3 categories: collective performance during the year, player class, talent and fair play, and overall judgment of the player's career. I'm popping this up right now, a little the graphics so you guys can read this. Sorry. Here you go. There's the Ballon d'Or. So what's interesting to me with this is they put here, these are the 3 categories: collective performances during the year. So that's team play. That's
right,
that's how I read
winners.
that. That's team. Like, what winning teams were you on? And then there's player class, which is talent class and fair play, just overall class.
Right.
And overall judgment of the player's career. So this one I didn't know about.
The fact that it is overall in all those years, it's a wonder that Messi and Ronaldo don't win it every year. You know, Ronaldo has scored 801 goals in 1,100 matches. That is such a huge influence on just that one category.
And if he wasn't playing at the time of Messi, he would be hands down the best player.
Yeah.
Do you know
but
what it means?
That's the reason it's going back and forth.
Do you know what it means to me? Do you know why you had that up there? I was thinking I've got quite a good Batman chin because he cut me off there.
Let's see, John. Sorry, I lost it. There you go. Oh, yeah. Now you have to talk.
I'm Batman.
That's awesome.
So, yeah. That's what I was thinking.
So what do you guys think? Should Messi have gotten it? Because if we look at those, come on, Batman. If we look at those collective performances, I think he won.
Because of the Copa American?
No, so the Copa America, no, the Copa de Oro. And I think he got the most goals, the most assists in the tournament, but it was like four.
He did have a bit of a cracker in the final.
But they went to penalties every time, didn't they?
I don't think so in that one.
Not in the final.
I think that against Brazil, I think that was right out. Because I think Neymar was having a bit of a cry.
If you're gonna have that argument on Messi Ronaldo with it, then Ronaldo became international football's all-time leading goal scorer in that period.
So I can see your pretty face. There we go.
Yeah, Ronaldo became international football's all-time leading goal scorer in that period. I mean, there's a milestone that Messi hasn't reached. I don't think he did much with Juventus, but then Messi didn't do anything with Barcelona. So I personally think Lewandowski should have got it, and Benzema maybe to finish second.
I can hear Cantex screaming in agreement with you.
Well, then he can call in the show.
He's out there somewhere, but I'm pretty sure that he would be jumping up and down to hear you saying that Lewandowski deserves it.
And I don't.
You know, what about this? What if it wasn't like within that 8-month period of time? What if it was like 18 months? You know, because obviously there's summer tournaments that go on. You know, we have World Cup coming up, we had Euro, we have all these other competitions, you know, and let there be a broader period of time to rate these guys. You know, I'm not sure who said it, but it was somebody about movies, and they said the Academy Awards should not be for the very same year. You should have it like 10, 15 years prior or after the movie is released, so that not only can it have its moment, but then you can go back and reflect upon it. Yeah. You know, so you might not be all that excited about.
How about the same with the Academy Awards, the same with the Grammys, the same. Let's stop letting celebrities reward themselves for just doing the jobs.
Yeah, it is just a big wank off, isn't it?
Yeah, of course it is. It's
cheers, Ben.
It's like any of it.
He's finally getting that beer. Let's just take a moment, guys. We've been talking about whatever we're talking about for a while, but I wanted to say hi to Jameson. Good to see you. Been seeing all your comments on the other videos, loving it. Paul H, we said hi. Calvin, good to see you, brother. Who do we have? Scott Newby back here. Always good to have you. Ben AZ says finally beer time, because over there it is 5:30 where Ben is, 5:30 p.m. So it's finally time he could get a little drink going on. But good to see all you guys. Cheers. If you haven't done already, make sure you hit that like button. It helps with the algorithm, and hit the share it on your social media. Get some people over here. In half an hour, we're going to be starting trivia. Right now, we're talking Balon d'Or, and I just wanted to bring up a graphic, fellas, because all the people who said Messi did nothing this year. So
I totally disagree with that, though.
This is what happened this year. So in this voting time, he had 40 goals, 16 assists, 103 shots on target, blah, blah, blah. Accurate passes. Look at the difference. Like 25. That's just ridiculous. Go all the way down. Points won by his goal. What is that? Oh, match-winning goals. 9 match-winning goals 15 match-winning goals or assists, 27 man-of-the-match performances. You got the Copa del Rey, the Copa America, La Liga's top scorer, Copa America top scorer, Copa America top assists, Copa America player of the tournament. What else is down there? I can't even...
most goals single club, most
goals in CONMEBOL, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's...
most international goals in CONMEBOL.
But some very
how
solid.
did Lewandowski win the Club World Cup? I mean, how were Bayern Munich in that?
It must have been the year before, maybe, or for
That's
the year
what I'm
before.
thinking,
Yeah, they would have done it.
Yeah, Chelsea were in that, are they not?
I don't know.
And then it would have been, who won it? Who won it before Chelsea? I'm sure it's the English side, was it? Maybe it was Munich. I don't know. I can't remember.
To only miss 12 big chances is huge. Is incredible, says Scott Newby. That's exactly right. That's funny, Adriano. Yo, Saul, good to see you as well. Great to see you on here. Good eye. All right, so who do you guys think should have won it this year? Should it have been Messi after seeing all that?
Well,
yeah, like I said earlier, who's the guy you want in your squad? Who's your first pick for your squad? It's gonna be Messi.
Well, my squad probably Lewandowski right now.
Rafinha.
I mean,
good on you, Ben. Just sticking with what you
Calvin Phillips
Fuck all of you.
right now.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I don't watch Bundesliga, so I don't really know what I saw with Poland in the Euros. I was not impressed. I mean, he did get his, but they were just like kind of, whatever.
Jorginho. Oh, how is Jorginho on that same list? And that's once again, okay.
He's coming second.
Champions League, Nations League, or whatever it was.
He got third, I think.
Champions League and the Euros. That's why he was on that
Champions League and Euros. But to me, it's like, look at it.
That's a team event, though. It's not a fucking individual thing. What did he do?
Your team won the Euros, and you're probably not going to make it to the World Cup. Fucking player of the year right there. Player of the year right there. Are you kidding me?
I mean, he was in, he won with the champion,
he won
good.
The Champions League. Conte played
Champions League and Euro. Exactly, Rob. That's what I'm getting at.
Do you not think it should be like the best from each continent and then narrow it down?
I think anyone should be up for it, but it's only people in Europe.
So Tuk from African League could have done great, and then Nigeria won something. You never know.
800 goals today.
Yeah.
When they're winning like 25-0.
Speaking of 25,
England women.
Who was it? Which
England women 20-0
team was it? Was it the 20-0 against Liberia or something like that? There were 4 hat tricks.
I'm not even going to entertain that.
There were 4 hat tricks in that game.
So Rob, to Rob Colton, yes, I understand what you're saying, and so on paper, sure, they got what, third place in the league, fourth. What did Chelsea get? Like third place in the league, but they got the Champions League, and he won with Italy, the Euros. But as an individual, like, I just don't see it. I just don't see. It's just not as clear as like when Virgil van Dijk won. You could just tell that like he stepped up in every match. Like it got to the point where he had said, no one in the league can take me one-on-one. Nobody will beat me one-on-one. And so he had attackers challenging him and like tweeting, I can take you, whatever. And then the next match, they would take him one-on-one and boom, he would get the foot in. And he just looked, then he was scoring goals with his head. He was just killing it. They didn't win shit, did they? Liverpool? I mean, that year? I don't think they won the league that year.
They didn't.
Was that the year they won the league?
No, City won it last year. It was the year before Liverpool won it. They were totally off during the last season when it was no crowds.
Yeah, but when Van Dijk won it, didn't Van Dijk win the Ballon d'Or?
Oh yeah,
No, he was up for it.
They won the league that year, I think. He came third,
Yeah,
did he,
yeah.
in the Balon d'Or, the second, I think.
I'm just saying, if Jorginho doesn't play, I don't think I notice it.
No.
Now I don't watch Chelsea as much because I'm not one of those guys like who flogs himself.
You have to ask Najee, but then I don't want to listen because Najee makes me hate Chelsea more, and that's
Hey,
impossible.
little Najee, go ask your because don't ask your dad.
I love Najee.
Najee's like the biggest
Chelsea
Jorginho fan. I just don't get it.
It's so easy to have billions of pounds to buy billions of pounds worth of players. I could win the league with that team. Fuck Thomas Tuchel. He's shocking.
Now,
They went
Thomas
1-0.
Tuchel-
No, they went 1-0 down to Man United. He was on the sideline. He looked clueless.
Tuchel.
Yeah, I'm
You're
sorry.
out of
He's
your
not,
mind,
he's
Ben.
not
You're
the
out of
be
your
all and
mind.
end. No. He's not great.
He's
for
not
me.
the be all and end all, but he's good. He's a good manager.
I think he is.
I think he's an asshole. And I think he would probably tell you that he's an asshole if he was being truthful. And he runs.
Stick him at Burnley and then tell me he's a good manager.
I think he would do just fine.
It'll
Do you think
never
he'd do better than Dyche?
Sure.
You do? I know we'll never find out. It's a
I hope not.
hypothetical question, but
I hope not. I hope Dyche is there until the day the earth just burns into a cinder.
But his job's not
fucking
safe. If he doesn't win a trophy this year, he's gone. So
I'll send.
Yo,
should we have one made for him and send it to him? Because
I will. Got one behind Lolo there.
I will I will make the biggest fucking trophy and present it to Dyche because, you know.
What did you want to ask? Will Sean Dyche win a trophy? Is that what you said?
No.
I don't think so. You'd have to be up for one.
It says my reply is no, literally.
And you know what Dyche would say? It'd be like, I
ask
don't give a fuck.
Ask it if Leeds are going to stay up.
I just want to play good football and have my boys do their thing.
Will Leeds United stay up this year?
Oh, Jesus. That 8-ball's broken.
Sorry. Where? Do it. Stay?
Yes. Definitely.
Ah, well then. Fantastic.
You heard it here
not what it said at first.
You heard it here in the Stoop.
First, but it was like just slow. I was trying to get it to stay where it was, and it moved to yes. Can you ask if Chelsea will win 2-0? Sure. Will Chelsea win 2-0 tomorrow? It says, better not tell you now.
The 8-ball is spoken. No takebacks. I fucking love it.
Better not tell you now. All right, guys. I guess we're doing 8-ball time. Yo, what's going on, guys? There's a line at the door.
Yeah, man. Let's bring him in.
I haven't been watching the door. Let him in. Let the floodgates in. No, shit. It's Mr. Tom. It's the arse on the shelf. And it's Chris from Dirty Jersey.
Hey, what's going on?
What's going on, you guys? Good to see you, Chris. Good to see you, Mr. Tom.
With restrain Mr. Tom from eating people? What's going on?
I'm not really sure what's going on there.
Ben might have COVID, and they're in the squares right next to each other.
I think he rushed from the dungeon to the computer and didn't have time to
I've got work tomorrow. I can't afford to catch what Ben's got.
He didn't have he didn't have a chance to de-gimp himself.
Yeah.
Hey Ben, you and Mr. Tom are gonna have to. You're not maintaining 6 feet in box space away from each other.
Over that way, mate.
There you go. There you go.
That's a nice distance.
No, I don't like that.
Evening, Chris. How are you?
Good, man. How are you guys doing?
Yeah, good, man.
Good. You
oh God.
I just want to ask. I just want to ask. Can Liverpool take it easy on the Wolves tomorrow?
They probably can't take it easy, but they can also. I think the Wolves can take it to them, so be a good game.
I'm not sure they can take it to them. I think that the Wolves defense will do very well. Kilman has been phenomenal. And speaking of Kilman, I have a question because I don't know a whole lot. That's a lovely look, Hillbilly Jim. I was reading that Kilman used to play futsal. What is that?
Yeah.
Futsal.
Futsal. It's basically
thing?
like it's
Is that a
basically
thing?
like it's basically like indoor soccer. I think it's 5 on
Five
5, and they
aside,
use like a deflated ball.
Okay.
So you can do way more tricks and
It's
tosses and
more about
catches. And
skills and volleys and
It-
flicks and tricks. And
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
good.
So
it's
something like
really
this
fun to watch.
might actually benefit someone that's moving into football.
Yeah,
It
definitely.
depends.
It's samba.
It's more about footwork. It's more about footwork. So like Ronaldinho would be probably amazing at futsal.
Oh, definitely the world's
Right.
best at it.
Messi, like Messi would
Neymar.
probably be better than Traore. You know, like it's not a run at him type game.
It was
a lot of
invented on the streets of Rio.
Okay.
A lot of the
All right.
there's actually a lot of academies in northern New Jersey, and they focus on futsal in the winter.
Mhm.
Like, so when I used to play roller hockey, we would see like academies renting out like the indoor rink to play futsal.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah. So I read that about Kilman, and it just made me wonder if that had anything, to add or not add, but to do with his success, because he's having a hell of a year.
I don't know. It seems weird for a defender, though. Like I wouldn't say if you told me Diogo Jota was really came from futsal, I wouldn't be that surprised.
Or maybe David Luiz.
Right.
David Luiz comes from hacky sack.
I'd be more surprised if you told me Tyler Roberts.
Play some hack?
Poor Tyler Roberts. He had his chance to shine.
You
Now
know,
Paddy's
I
back.
thought he didn't have a bad game. I'm not going to slay
He done
Tyler
all
Roberts.
right on Tuesday.
Do you know what? He's 22
No,
years
I know,
old,
but like,
and I just
but
think
listen.
the systems and the team at the minute is not set up to make him succeed. And I think give him a loan spell, or
I'm not going to lie to everyone. I'm not going to say that I thought he was going to score, because we didn't look like scoring, especially from him. But his performance, he worked hard, and he didn't give in. He believed the important thing is he believed he was going to score more than I believed he was going to score. And we were both wrong. But
he didn't do anything that cost us anything. So there you go. Do you know? Let's give the guy a break this week.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And Firpo had a bad 5 minutes.
Do you think he would benefit from a loan spell?
My statement. I stand by my statement, though. He had his chance to show what he could do during this time when Patrick Bamford is out. So did Rodrigo.
I disagree.
So
I think Rodrigo was the one that got the opportunity.
But they both got way more playing time. They both got way more playing time than they do. They both
Tyler Roberts did not get the playing time that Rodrigo
Tyler
did.
Roberts
way more than
gets
he
20
would have gotten.
And to be honest, what would have been the difference?
Tyler Roberts is the most used substitute in the Premier League this season. Rodrigo has had more minutes.
There you have it.
There you go. There you go.
That was for later, man.
So I do think he is destined for a spell in the Championship.
Oh, definitely.
I think that's inevitable.
But as long as he plays for my team, I'm going to back him.
But where would be a good place if you were to send Tyler Roberts out on loan? Where would be the best place?
Are we really wasting valuable happy hour space on where Tyler Roberts is going to land?
Queens Park Rangers.
I guess we can spend the next 3 hours talking about Arsenal's loss.
Can we try him at left back?
Yeah, you guys are looking for a striker. How about Tyler Roberts?
Stick Firpo up top, and then we'll put him at left back. Let's see if that works.
I think Firpo is more of a left wing than a left back. I mean, that's how he. When he was at Betis, he was basically in the offensive end of the pitch.
When he got booked, I will not lie, I was panicky again, but I thought he grew into the game, so I'm not gonna give him a hard time either.
He needs to grow in the next.
He went from being a liability to quite useful in that game. To be fair,
I'll agree. It was. Let's hope it continues, but I think Firpo's been trash for you.
And all hail Melier for that. That was beautiful. That save. My heart was up here somewhere, but all hail Ilan Melia. He's going to be something special, that lad.
What do you mean, Will? He already is.
No, he's going to be something even more special than what he is. Trust me. He's still growing.
He's not going to be able
He's
to
already
fit in
about
the
7'2".
He is. I was going to say, he's like 6'6",
Well,
6'7".
From Lolo's picture on Twitter, his arm's not going to grow any further.
Yeah. Yeah. So, you know what we should do, guys, on around Christmas time is we should do, you know, the what do they call it? Like the white elephant? Is that what they call it? Where you just bring a gift and you pick a gift out of it and you get to either keep it or take somebody else's gift. You know that? You know that one? We should do that with our clubs. We each get to wrap one of our players and just throw them in the pile. One of our starters, you know, one of our main players, and we throw them in the pile. And then you open it up and you can have that player or you can toss them. So we'll
and
do
you
that.
just said we're not going to talk about Tyler Roberts, and then you immediately bring something up. Well, yeah,
I said
let's do that to
starters.
Tyler Roberts.
I said starters. I said
He
starters.
started.
Actually, that would actually be kind of genius for us to do. We would need a little more time. You know, maybe next season.
That's why I'm telling you.
We do a Secret Santa next season.
I'd throw Mateus Click in there. I would. That's who I'd put in that little pile, and then hope I get a better midfielder out of it.
Is he a starter though?
Yeah, he is.
Well, when he's fit, he was on penalties for a while.
He's Polish.
He was on penalties till he missed.
Right. Yeah, till he missed.
Although officially he didn't miss.
Yeah, because I had him in my fantasy team. Yeah,
because West Ham keeper came off the line, it had to be retaken, and he did score. But because of that,
I thought Rafinha had missed that the other day. I actually did. I shit myself.
No, I didn't think he was going to miss.
I think.
No, I thought he had missed.
Click should take his penalties from like 23 yards out, running onto the ball.
I don't know if it's statistically true, but I always have this feeling that if a player does the stop, start, run, he's going to miss.
Yeah.
I have no proof. I cannot point to anything.
But Jorginho does it.
It's how I feel.
Jorginho does it, and he has a pretty good record.
Fernandez did it, didn't he? And then he missed, so he don't do it so much.
That's why he didn't. That's why he doesn't take penalties.
Hey, Chris.
Now, granted, that was only the second one that they've taken all season. But yeah,
hey, Chris,
Fernandez is not getting.
I suspect there's a different reason that Fernandez doesn't take their penalties at the moment.
No, that's it.
Don't be starting trouble. Don't be starting trouble with that team.
Do you not remember the Martinez incident where he went to pass Ronaldo the ball? He actually missed the penalty, so that's why they were both on the pitch. So
Martinez was screaming Ronaldo to take the penalty. Chris, I want to ask you.
That now.
Us Arsenal people over here have been having Nuno Tavares playing pretty well, except against Liverpool, of course. And people are saying that Kieran Tierney has lost his spot. Speaking of that,
I thought he had a bad game last night.
I thought so too.
Bobby Firmino start playing over Jota when he comes back?
It depends on who we're playing. I think if we're playing a team that's better than us, City or Chelsea, I think you need Firmino in there for his pressing, his presence. But just about everyone else, I think Jota gets in.
I think Liverpool will have the decision taken out of their hands because I think he will come back to fitness when one of the three is unavailable, and it won't be an issue.
Sure. Makes sense.
And you just keep pushing Jota around to all different positions.
He kind of fucked up. He could spot Mane or Firmino or Salah when Salah and Mane go to
exactly.
AFCON.
It's a nice problem to have, isn't it?
I don't think it'll be the contentious issue that it might have been at other teams at that end of the table don't really have that issue. They always seem to be fortunate in that things happen where everyone plays when they're available, even though that can't happen, but it does happen.
I do think it depends on who's healthy and who's not. So if we have Fabinho in and he's healthy, you can afford to have Jota in there instead of Firmino. It's just if you need to be a little more defensively solid, and let's say Fabinho's out, I think you need Firmino in there for the ground that he covers. But I think against most teams, for
I
me,
don't know, man.
Jota is the clear starter. But when we need to be tactical and defensive,
Jota has like what 8-9
Betting
goals
in the
this
dark.
season. You can't. I don't know how you can keep him off the pitch. I know Bobby is, he's a fan favorite, and a lot of people say that he does so much more than just score. But man,
he's got
Jota's
Bobby's got a
ripping
pretty
it
good
up.
goal record this year too. I mean, he's had a hat trick in this year. He's
I wouldn't brag about the hat trick that Firmino got in that match.
I mean, he had to be there.
They were all little like.
I know,
but
man,
listen, Chris, I hear what you're saying because one of the things that people love about Diogo Jota, and they love watching him, especially people who aren't Liverpool fans and who are just watching the match, and the thing that they're in awe over with Jota is his hunger to score goals. He's like stealing goals out of Salah's mouth. And Salah's just like, okay, you made that. But if you missed that, I would kill you.
He's a better pure finisher than Salah, I would say.
Whoa.
I might agree with you, Chris. There,
Salah's got Salah's speed creates a lot more opportunities. Salah's speed creates more opportunities, but like
has that been done? Three hat tricks from 3 different players at a club in one season, because that's what that.
I don't know. I'll look it up and use it as a trivia question.
It happened with England women
in one game.
They had 4 hat tricks, and then they had hat tricks and assists as well.
I'm sorry, Ben. It was facetious.
I've seen it.
I had to put it out.
I've seen it on Sky Sports, and I just thought, why is that even being played? It's like when you play San Marino, and it's a non-fixture. They should have their own World Cup.
Apparently, though, they actually enjoy it. Like the players for San Marino and that, to them, they get to play against people they never get to play against, and they know they're going to get battered. But it's not.
I also think the remarkable thing here is that there was when you look at something that's 20-0. You're wondering how many red cards were awarded to the other team, and they played a full squad.
It's probably not much time.
64 shots, 31 on target. That keeper was just like, ah!
So what the fuck, guys? When the U.S. women put up 13 on a team, they got into a bunch of trouble. Not trouble, but they got chastised for lack of sportsmanship.
Yeah, but this is Latvia.
Sportswomanship.
What is a little country like Latvia going to do? I don't know. I have no idea. It's really awful. I wish I had the same feeling that I did for for San Marino. I don't think they lose 10-0, and I'm just like, oh, that poor little tiny country.
I think it's more condescending to stop scoring goals.
I think that's why they brought the Nations League out to sort of rank the.
Yeah.
So it gave the lesser nations a chance to actually get some points and score some goals. So you've got
Macedonia
group A,
got
B,
to the
C,
Euros because of it.
Actually, I like the structure.
Macedonia got to a tournament because of the Nations League.
I still wish it didn't exist, but I like the structure of it. I think it's a better game.
It's more fair, yeah.
I'm actually fine with it. I'm perfectly fine with it, because otherwise you would just be getting these stupid money-making friendlies.
Right.
Where we play Brazil.
Yeah.
We play Brazil in a friendly that only serves to make the Football Association a bit of money that they spent on building Wembley.
It's 9 substitutions.
They don't it's friendly, though.
Anyway, can I go through my picks for the week, gentlemen?
All right, Mr. Tom, it's time to get to Mr. Tom's segment, which is Betting in the Dark with Mr. Tom. Chicka-toon-toon. Dungeon sounds.
Okay.
Kills me, that picture of him.
Creepy. And here we go.
I think we need Cyril in there as well.
Yeah,
we're going to get to see.
Telling me he was upset.
We are going to see some choices that Mr. Tom has hand selected to for I'm losing my words. You talk, Mr. Tom.
On this one, I thought I'd go for something that may be seemingly obvious, and it is. So I was like, Reece James likes to bomb up and down the pitch. may chip in with an assist. Declan Rice may get under pressure. He's currently on 4 yellow cards to my knowledge, and he may do something stupid to try and prevent that. And then I try to cover myself by throwing in the possibility Chelsea might not actually get all the points. Could happen, might happen, probably won't happen. But there it is.
You know, I would take this bet. I would make this bet. Absolutely.
That's not
I think
about bet.
A draw is possible. I think Reece James. I think that might be the hardest part of the bet.
That's why it pays what it does.
Yeah. I mean, despite him sitting on 4 and avoiding a 5th, I don't think that's in Declan Rice's in his mind. He's going to play the way he plays. You know, he gets a card or no. But I think
it hinges on him being under pressure. But it hinges on Chelsea putting him under pressure.
Right.
If they do that, it might happen.
Right.
Or it might be
don't, then it won't.
He might take off his shirt after a game-tying goal.
Now that's part of the bet I want to see. Yeah. I want to see it's like whether or not Rafinha keeps his shirt on.
Yeah, move the decimal point.
Yeah. You know what? This is one I would throw I would throw $1 on this.
But guys, I thought Declan Rice was
dead.
Not. Oh no, it's Cresswell. Sorry, it's Cresswell who's possibly
in
injured.
Jail.
Who possibly won't start. Never mind, fellas. Wow. I don't. Yeah, I could see this. Go ahead. Put 80 million on it, Mr. Tom.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
80 million's on it.
What's the return on 80 million? Like 24 billion?
2.5 billion.
And
2.5
enough
billion.
to buy lunch tomorrow.
Right.
I didn't say that. You're buying your own goddamn lunch.
In the coming years.
Okay, let's see. Put in the comments right now if you would take this bet and how much would you put on it. I think if I was there, Mr. Tom, if we were sitting there and you're like, hey, I found this one. What do you think about that? I'd throw $5 on that. Why not? I win $150, right? It's much better than a lot of the betting that I do. Or $1. Why not?
Sure.
Also, Chelsea don't have to win.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
the
exactly.
draw
It's
is
a
there.
double chance.
Reece James for an assist, probably.
It's possible.
Yeah.
All right.
No, I would
on.
take this. I would absolutely take this bet.
Move on to one that a certain one of you will not like.
Cannot bet. All right, let's go.
18s and over. Okay, right, on this one, it's a small percentage, but I've gone for Liverpool minus the 1 goal. Salah to get an assist, Jota to score at any point. The reason I've gone for the handicap is obviously to try and bump up the money, but also I discovered Liverpool have scored 24 goals in their 7 away games this season. Therefore, tying a record that was set in 1960.
Yeah, I take this without a blink. I would take this.
Who set the record in 1960?
It was like 1963. I believe it was Burnley.
Ooh.
Was Sean Dyche the coach?
Probably playing.
He probably was centre back. Yeah.
Guys, I don't know about this. I don't know about this. This to me, the odds are too low here for Mo Salah getting the assist and Jota getting the goal.
Yeah, I think this is easy money.
It's just. I don't know.
I see what you're saying there, Lolo. It could so easily be the other way around.
Yeah, it could be the other way around. And Wolves have been, even though, yes, Liverpool, yes, they could win 4-0. Absolutely. But
you were literally just discussing that he steals Salah's goals.
Yeah. But they're coming towards Salah from Andy Robertson's side.
The trend I've noticed in 3 of the games where Liverpool have posted 4 goals, Salah will get an assist as one of the 4, and usually Jota is one of the goals. So I was looking at it thinking that's why I think this seems it's still risky.
I think it's a good return. I'd put 20 on it.
I guess I just feel that this game is going to be 1 or 2-0. You know, like it's not going to be. I don't know. Yeah. I mean, I'd put $1 on it. Why not?
Salah's got 8 assists this season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not his only
I
scoring.
think actually it might be a little bit more than that.
I've got it here. 13 goals, 8 assists.
Yeah. Because no one in Europe is close apart from Benzema.
Right.
Benzema has 7. Yeah, I think he has 7 assists. He's a separate person.
It's my job to screw the names up.
Benzema was that guy in middle school who you could go down to the deli and he would buy you a Zima tall boy. You go and give him $2, he'll buy you a Benzema.
It's pedantics. It's zebra, tomato.
I thought he was
not
the
when
warrior
it's somebody's
princess.
name. Benzema warrior princess.
Benzema the warrior princess.
Oh, we can't
we
talk about her. We got kicked off YouTube.
I'll remember this.
That's a good quiz answer. That Benzema the warrior princess.
Benzema warrior princess. But it's Zena.
This is going to come up in a Stoop quiz, isn't it? In about 6 months' time.
First cousin of Lukaku.
Lukaku.
Good one, Adriano.
Is there? Okay. Can I have like the Balon d'Or of names that I've screwed up? So it'd be
Mark,
like,
I'll make you a T-shirt. I'll put you on a T-shirt.
And David De Gea.
I'll put you on a T-shirt. You tell me which one you want to use.
It's David De Gea.
To account to David De Gea. And he hits a line drive.
Let's go for the
227. Not having
Here's
a good
Leeds
season.
versus Brentford. We have Leeds with match odds. So Leeds for the win, right? This is only winning.
Yeah.
No.
So we're going to win.
I'm not taking this one.
I'm not
5
taking
cards.
No way I'm taking this one. I don't see it being that chippy of a match. You know?
I think it's going to be actually quite vicious.
I don't see it being that way. No,
you didn't see them in the championship together, man. They were fucking angry. These
referees like to book Leeds players.
We were getting into fights with them. We actually got into a fight with Thomas Frank when he was their assistant manager.
Yeah, but I mean, this is like what, 5-10 years ago.
We don't like Thomas Frank.
3.
No, I guess not.
Yeah, it was about 3 years ago. But I still think. Obviously, it hinges on my fault that the game is a bit testy, but we've got to win it regardless. And I wasn't going to go against us because that's just not going to happen. So here we go. And if there are 5 cards shown in the game, I'll be very surprised if one of them isn't Mr. Firpo.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I don't.
I just think it's a bit measly. It's just a bit measly. Say there's four stipulations to the bet.
Yeah,
I'd want at least. I'd want at least 20s on my return there. Is there any bet boost?
Yeah, me too.
I just. I see the over. I can see the over on goals. I just can't see. I can't see 5 cards.
I can see 4.5 cards, but not 5.
5 card Monty.
Right. How would you get
like
4.5 cards?
How would
you get 4.5 cards? It's either 5 cards or 4 cards. I don't understand why they put 4.5 cards.
You do
the 0.5, so it's definitive. You either pick over or under.
Yeah. It's like in the NFL. If you have a 3.5 point favorite, the half is always the sucker bet.
Right.
It's like we expect this.
Because that way, there's no tie. You either win or you lose.
Can you tell I don't bet? I'd rather have the money in my pocket. Mr. John's saying moving on.
That's the best way to do it.
Yeah, I honestly say this is probably the bet that I'm least attracted to.
Yeah,
this is the one where it's like, it's
only no. There's one more that I think you're not going to take in a million years. But
come on, show it.
3-1. No, I'm not taking that. I'm not taking that at all.
Wow, 412 to 1.
Honestly, no.
$10.
I do put $1 on this because the return is ridiculous, and you just never know whether or not you're going to land this. This is like I've got an extra buck burning in my pocket.
Happy if it came in, wouldn't you? Because Man United have been done 3-1, and then you're 415 quid.
Yeah.
It's like a double joy in it. So
yeah. No, I agree. I actually do take this only because
it's stupid
the
and
it's so good.
It's
you know?
stupid and it's a lot on Conor Gallagher, but
I'm going to put 20 cents on it.
Here's the thing. If Crystal Palace were to win 3-1, if the first one was correct,
odds
Crystal
are
Palace won.
you
And
got the next
if
two.
they win 3-1, then the Conor Gallagher scoring, getting an assist, and a card all look quite possible.
May I make a suggestion?
I got 5 on it.
I'd put $10.
May I make a suggestion?
I would put on this.
Can we like between the Stoop
Cal missed you at the bar last night.
Maybe with donations or whatever, raise a $5 to actually place these bets on every week, and then the returns go into the Stoop pot.
Right. We have Venmo somewhere, I'm sure.
No. We can't start that shit, Mark. No, it would have to be like you, Ben, or somebody over there, because we can't even place these bets because these are all like.
So we're gonna have to.
That's why
I'll get in touch with you on Twitter.
Legally, I can't do it because it's my own company. I can't do it.
That's right. It's true. I just realized that.
I can do it. So yeah, we'll have a chat about that another time, and then we'll see what we can do with that.
On another channel.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Well, that was it for betting in the dark. If you like any of those bets, go ahead and do them. If you don't, then don't. And remember, gambling is
it's immoral, it's wrong, and you're going to hell.
And when the fun stops, stop.
I'm glad you all spoke over me.
Sorry, are we not allowed to say that?
Look at that, Scott Newby getting involved in an illegal gambling ring. I love happy hour. It's like we kept Ben out of jail and then sent all of us back to jail.
I love this show.
And Rob Greenleaf, the Stoop lawyer over here, going, stop it. But yes,
if you're gonna play Monopoly money.
Yeah, no, we play with our fake money.
As Mark says, Monopoly money.
Monopoly money. I tell you, I was at the pub last night shooting pool, drinking beers, and there were people that were talking about the old OTBs that used to be in Brooklyn back in the day.
Thanks, Joe.
Wondering where I think Lenny was there talking about the OTB, and he's like, that the place was filled with smoke, and you couldn't. The one egress was shut down. There was only one way out, and for a little fat kid like me, I couldn't get out.
Was it just for horse races, or was it sports?
OTB was anything off track betting, man. Yeah. You could bet on anything.
It was just horse racing.
Was it horse? Yeah. It was just horse racing.
Yeah.
No,
I thought you could bet.
They were only legal for horse racing, but there was always like
there was the place
little
was
skip in the back.
The place was on 12th Street and 5th Avenue.
See, the one I remember is the one that was just off of Court Street.
No, that place was
heading toward downtown, and then there was one. It
was just Pee Wee football.
Okay. All right. Well, they're all gone now, and now it's different stuff, and now we gamble in our pocket. By the way, with the Rafinha goal at the last minute, I do these FanDuel like $1 games where you pick your teams for only that day, and I was first place in the league with Tyler Roberts starting because nobody picked him. And he got like enough, like little tackle here, there, blah, 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 passes. And I was winning. And I was winning on a $1 bet. I was winning $50. And then Rafinha scored, and everyone had Rafinha in their team. And they all like shot over me, and I fucking lost. And I went down to like 30. I won $30 on it, but it was.
You was praying for Tyler Roberts to step up and take that penalty.
I was like, come on, Tyler Roberts. Anyway, guys, it's time for trivia. Welcome to the happy hour trivia. It is time to start. Yes, I actually did some work today and threw together a happy hour treat for you. So everybody right now, it looks like we have Mark and Chris on the Stoopers, and we have Ben and Mr. Tom on the Stoop crew. So if you are in the house, you have a green name, you are on the Stoop crew. If you do not have a green name and a little badge by your name, you
Super.
are on Mark and Chris's teams. So guys, you guys ready to play?
I get the freeloaders.
Yeah.
He's our
The Stoop
mascot
crew
today.
sticks together.
Lolo, he's our mascot.
Dude,
Extra points.
bring it on. Bring it on. It's a little bit of pandering, but I know that kind of burns.
What's his
when you
name,
hold
Ben?
it, so.
What's his name? I'll let Lolo name him.
He's the arse on the shelf.
There's my guy.
Mark, I think we're freeloaders too
Yeah,
because we don't get any money.
I don't either. I just got another email from Google like, you need to set up your account. I'm like, yeah. We'll discuss that. Anyway, here are today's categories.
I'm grabbing a beer.
All right.
More dad jokes.
No more dad jokes today.
Really? I was hoping for dad jokes.
I like the sound of that category.
Home grounds. Footy flicks and chill.
Ooh.
Brain teasers. Patty's back in acting. Ooh, that's a Patrick Bamford
Oh,
category.
no.
Last week in the
We just
Prem.
split up the leads, folks.
Right, exactly.
So
You
I
could have spotted Leeds.
suspect it's nothing to do with Leeds. I've got an odd suspicion it will have nothing to do with Leeds
He
United.
did give us a clue earlier and said none of the answers are Patrick Bamford.
oh yeah, did I say that? Yeah,
Yes.
and that is true.
Yeah, you did. You did.
Okay, so just to let you guys know, home grounds is all of the answers, all of the questions have to do with old and new stadiums of the Premier League or the, in England at least. Footy Flicks and Chill, we know those are all football films. Brain teasers are brain teasers. Patty's back in acting is a Patrick, it's for him because Patrick's back. Patrick Bamford's back. All right, so Mark, you won last week, so why don't you go ahead and kick it off and pick a category?
Mark. Who, me?
Mark won last week.
I don't know. Last week I was drunk.
Give me brain teasers for 100.
So
all right, guys, we're starting with brain
I've let him in.
We're starting with brain teasers for 100. Now, remember, I do not tolerate any ding, ding, dinging while I'm still saying the question, and I do not hear them. And please wait for me to call your name before you spit out the answer. Otherwise, I might give that answer to somebody else. Brain teasers for 100. What tastes better than it smells?
Ding, ding, ding.
Mark.
Your tongue.
You are correct. Your tongue.
I thought that was going to be a lot less. I thought it was going to be a lot less PG than it was.
Well, I'm not. I'm not Paul Lynn.
I was thinking of fish.
Let's go. Brain teasers 200.
A sundial has the fewest moving parts of any timepiece. Which has the most?
Ding, ding, ding.
Ben.
A clock.
I mean, possibly, but no. Don't you love that answer?
Sundial has the fewest moving parts.
Yeah, this is a brain teaser, all right.
So you got to think of
my brain is sufficiently teased.
Timepieces.
Stop.
What is a time?
Ding, ding,
what is
ding.
a device you would? Yeah.
Ding, ding, ding.
Mr.
Mobile
Tom.
phone.
No.
Mobile phone. Really?
No.
All right.
No, it's not correct.
Fair enough.
What would you use if you were playing like win, lose, or draw categories?
Oh, ding, ding, ding.
Mark.
A
An hourglass.
An hourglass.
Boom!
Damn you.
Johnny boy. An hourglass. It has a lot of pieces of sand in it, fellas.
Call it an egg timer over here.
I was trying to say that.
An hourglass
Yeah,
is
that's
actually
very
an
clever.
hourglass, though.
We call that a mobile phone over there. So give Mr. Tom the
Brain teasers 300.
Mark chug-a-lugging
I was
lugging
close,
down this
damn it.
category. Scott Newby got it. There you go. In 1990, a person was 15 years old. In 95, that same person was 10 years old. How can this be? Is this the one where I can take a pee break?
ding, ding, ding.
I thought this one would be easy. Chris.
Oh, they're Benjamin Button.
I know.
No. Adriano says February 29th. How does that make sense? Explain that to me. If he's every 4 years, he loses 5 years?
95, that person is 10.
He lives in Sweden. Anders, good points for the Stoop crew. Yep. Forrest Gump gave the wrong age the first time.
I don't know.
I have no idea. I am teased. My
1990
brain is
to 1995 is how many years?
5 years.
5 years. And if he's 15 but then he's 10, well,
aging
no.
backwards. That
No.
Is he Benjamin Button?
He's Benjamin Buttons.
I already said that.
No, because Benjamin Buttons would still be that many
Yeah.
years old. He's just looking different. It's still Benjamin Buttons was only however old he was.
So he was born. He was
Goes
born
back in time. There's a little clue. Quite.
Wait, so one's born in 75 and one's born in 85.
No, they're the same person.
I know. But I'm saying.
Ding, ding, ding. It's Matt. Is it Marty McFly?
No. Nope. So look, I wouldn't say 1990 he's 15 and then 1995 he's 10. It's just in 1990 he's 15. It's not and then in 1995. It's going to hurt you when you get it correct.
Can we have the answer, please?
No, don't do it yet. In 1990, a person was 15. In 1995, that same person was 10.
Should have gone and had your Wii, Lolo.
Because the person's 25.
They're 10. What are you telling?
Well, add it together.
No, I give up.
Okay, here's a clue. Can you be 15 years old and then be 10 years old? No, right? It's not possible.
No.
So you would have to be 10 years old and then 15 years old.
Yes.
So it would have to be 95 and then it would have to be 90.
Yes.
What is the only situation where that would be?
95 and 90.
Time's moving back.
If you were in BC, if you were born in 2005 BC. Oh, man.
I actually thought about that, and that just was like too cerebral for me.
They didn't know.
There you go, Rob Greenleaf.
They didn't know it was BC.
I didn't say they knew this.
Right.
We're just looking at them. Look, Stoop Crew, I gave it to you because Rob Greenleaf did pop it in, and he doesn't seem the type to say it's BC after I've already given you. So I'm giving you those.
More like BS, exactly, Chris.
Yeah, exactly.
Is it wrong?
Exactly.
Is it wrong?
No, it's not wrong.
Yeah, so you guys are just mad.
Depends if you believe in you.
I feel tricked, teased, and misled.
Hold on.
Good. You see, Stoopers are losing points.
Is it our
butt hurt?
Is it our
Stoop Crew?
Can we have home grounds for 400, please?
Home grounds for 400. Millwall used to play at the Den until 1993 when they moved where?
Ding, ding, ding.
Ben.
The New Den.
The New Den. Very creative, these Millwallians.
Do not bring back dad jokes.
Over to you, Tom.
Do not do that. Oh, thank you, Mr. Ben. Can we have Footy Flicks and Chill for 600, please?
600. Oh, and Director John,
600.
I just imported the.
I saw.
You saw, okay.
You don't
600,
have to tell
me.
He looks chilled there, doesn't he?
600, Mr. Tom? Oh, shut up,
Yes,
Rob.
please.
You know it, Bud, everyone's favorite sports dog, plays soccer too. In this one, Bud's owner falls in love with another player from the soccer team, and Bud falls in love with that other player's dog as well. During a soccer match, a gang attempts to kidnap the dog's puppies.
Ding, ding, ding.
Mr. Tom.
Is it World Pup?
Give me the full title.
I don't know the full title, but I know
I'll give it to you.
Pup.
It's Air Bud. It's Air Bud. World Pup. What a terrible, terrible thing that happened.
Who was seeing these films?
What a terrible thing that happened.
Wasn't he a basketball player in the original Air Bud?
Yeah, no, he's been everything. He's been everything. It's fucking crazy. Okay. It's Stoop Crew. And I kind of knew Mr. Tom would get that one. I had a feeling.
Can we have thank you. Can we have last week in the Prem for 300, please?
Last week in the Prem for 300. Since returning to the Premier League last season, Leeds United have played 5 Premier League matches on Tuesdays, including a win over Palace this past Tuesday. What's their total record for those 5 matches?
Ding, ding, ding.
Mr. Tom.
5 wins.
You are correct. 5 wins. I don't know how you picked out the one Leeds United question that I have in that category. Anyway.
Magic. Must be. Can we have Paddy's back in acting for 100, please?
Paddy's back in acting. All of these actors have Patrick somewhere in their name. Patrick, Patty, something like that in their name.
Swayze.
Here we go. Mo Master. Here you go. The original kid doctor of the 80s, this ageless wonder is still killing it on TV, film, and Broadway.
Ding, ding, ding.
Chris.
Oh, God. Sean Patrick Harris.
Neil Patrick Harris.
Neil Patrick.
Boom. John, whose team are you on?
My own.
Oh, shit.
He's on the Stoopers. Sorry, guys.
Give it the Stoopers because Matt was missing.
No, man, the constable was at my door. They were wondering about an alibi for Ben.
It's all good,
mate.
I
got nothing for you. I got nothing for you, boss. Okay. John or Stoopers, on you guys.
I should have just said Harris. Like they do in Jeopardy.
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't.
That guy.
Who was the doc? Was the doctor Doogie Howser? Is that the name?
Doogie Howser, yeah.
Yeah.
The original kid doctor, yeah.
Excellent. Never seen it, but excellent.
It was terrible. As someone that grew up in that time, it was terrible.
That's terrible. All right, Chris, your category.
Let's do last week in the Prem 400.
Ronaldo scored his 800 and 801st goals against Arsenal last night, and people continue to call him ancient. How would the ancient Romans write the number 801?
Ding, ding, ding.
Mark. You can't take your time to figure it out.
C-C-C-I.
Boom, you got it correct.
Good question. I want to thank my Catholic school upbringing.
That explains
Roman Catholic.
Roman Catholic, indeed. Okay. Let's go back to brain teasers for 400.
Brain teasers for 400. You got whooped by this category last time. Are you sure?
No, that was one question out of 3 that whooped me.
Yeah, but it was the next hardest one. Okay, here we go. I have a large money box, 10 inches wide and 5 inches tall. Roughly, how many coins can I place until my money box is no longer empty?
Hold on a second. Can
Ding, ding, ding.
Can you describe your box
Ding,
for a
ding,
little bit
ding,
longer?
one. Exactly.
You are correct. It is 1. Just 1.
Oh,
After
Mark.
that, it's no longer empty.
Overthinking.
Mark trying to be funny about it, and he lost the points.
He's going to go, what size were the coins? What were the coins? What denomination?
Can we talk about
Tell
your
me
box?
more about
And,
this
Ben's
box
like,
you
Ben's got the
have.
thug life glasses on, going 1.
1, bitch. And did I say ding, 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 motherfuckers? Let's go.
Can I have home grounds for 600, please, Lola?
You're sticking with this category. Well, I guess
Yeah,
you got
man.
the last one right. Okay. Wolverhampton Wanderers haven't wandered much, but they did move from Dudley Road to the Molyneux in what year?
Ding, ding, ding.
Mark.
1996.
Close, but way off.
Ding, ding, ding.
It's 1800s, is it?
Chris, I don't know
No.
who
Ding, 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 ding.
Ding, ding, ding.
1973.
Chris.
1973.
Ding, ding, ding.
Mr. Tom.
1921.
19.
Please, was it
but
1921?
No.
That's
I know this.
unfortunate.
I should have made it 1921. Anyway. You know what? You guys all get
I'd
some points
accept
for that
it, yeah.
anyway. I like that. And Saul with 27 BC. I love that.
Guys, they've been there a very long time. That I do know.
I think it was about 1888 or something.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give that to you. It's 1889, Mark. It's been over
really?
100 years. You guys have been at the
Oh my
Molyneux.
goodness. That's
Why else would you have a
incredible.
French name? Wow.
I just pooed.
We'll go Footy Chicks
Did you
and
just
Chill.
sing? I just
for 5.
pooed.
Footy Chicks and Chill for 5, please.
Otar Tor is a popular soccer player whose marriage to a beauty queen ends in divorce when he confesses that he is in fact gay. This results in his teammates kicking him out of the league, so he joins a friend's amateur team. Soon, other gay players flooded this team, and as the straight members flee, the team soars in reputation and fame.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ben.
Brokeback Crossbar.
I'm sorry. I want 1,000,000 points to be awarded to Ben right now. That was amazing.
If I had
for
anything
those of you that watch the show, that might go down as being the funniest thing that has ever been said. It's knocked Lolo completely off camera.
It could be a real film. It could be a real film.
It really was
Did not
brilliant.
piss out of
It
him.
probably is a real film.
I don't
I think
I'm not going to
maybe
Google
might
it
have
like
been
that, but it
funnier
probably is.
had he said like Crossbar Mountain. That was absolutely genius. This is some like crazy Bollywood a show where there's like, you know, the guy rips open his shirt and like soccer balls come out of his nipples.
Oh my God! I know what.
No one's getting it. I googled it.
No, don't give it to anybody. I bender it like Beckham. I like that. No,
honestly don't know.
I'm gonna make a new shirt for the Stoop shop, and it's gonna be Ben leaning up on the goalpost, and it's gonna be
Crossbar.
It's gonna say broke back crossbar.
So give him a cowboy hat. Give him a cowboy hat.
So if you guys remember, there was a White Sox film that came out about the guys who cheated in the World Series.
8 Men Out.
Yeah, I've seen it.
That would have been 8 Men Out. Yeah.
So
I've got it on Blu-ray, VHS, everything.
11 Men Out.
There you go. 11 Men Out. And John, you got to show this. Do you see this?
Wow. Yeah.
Do you see this?
That's just.
I'm sorry.
I still. Yeah, it almost looks like it's his.
Yes, I can believe he's doing it to himself, even though it's not.
I thought he was
number 11 holding a piss in us.
Right.
Like what?
He's like,
What on earth?
if the ball strikes me from this free kick, I'm gonna shit over everyone.
But this guy
too far.
seems to be the one guy. Like he doesn't seem to be into it. First of all,
He's
turning
movie
around
has
like,
been-
you're not going
Yes.
to call this as a foul.
this movie.
You're not going
this
to call
film
this
has
as a
been-
foul.
This film has been compared to the 2004 German production Guys and Balls.
Oh, that's something good to be compared to. Guys and balls. Oh my
Wow.
God, this is great. Chris, do
I'm
you
gonna
have
have to
like
look
the
out for that.
IMDb up or whatever?
What?
You have the IMDb or something up for
No, it was on Wikipedia.
it? Where was it made? Like I didn't
11
even
Men
look
Out was
into it.
Iceland.
Iceland. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I mean that name
Moving
looks
on.
pretty.
Moving on.
So it's not only
Mad.
Vikings, the gay Vikings.
Okay, who got that one right? Ben, you got that right?
No, Chris did.
Chris.
Chris.
No,
Chris
I
got it.
looked it up. I didn't get it right.
Oh, you can have them
No one
anyway,
got it
go on.
right, but
For
Ben
honesty,
should have
I'll
it
give you
because of the answer.
All right, then we'll stay in the same category for 100. Leave it to Americans to take a film based on a book about football to adapt it into a film about baseball starring Jimmy fucking Fallon and not change the name.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding, ding.
Chris,
Fever pitch.
like, come on.
Ruth Gemmell, fucking hell.
Have you ever actually seen it, the English one?
Yeah,
Lolo?
yeah, man.
It's
The
about
American
your
one
team.
is awful.
I've read the
I didn't see it.
book, but I've not seen the English one.
It's about the Arsenal.
Nope, never seen it. Never seen
Great
it.
book.
It's about one
I'm
of the
still-
greatest things your club ever did.
Woo.
Not the Invincibles, obviously.
I'm still like whew, brushing off that 11 men out. We need this question on actual Jeopardy.
Guys and Balls.
All right, Chris, you got it.
Let's do 400 footy flicks.
Pablo wasn't related to Andres, but they came to know each other well as Pablo owned the team Andres played for. This investigative documentary exposes how involved organized crime is in Colombia's soccer world.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding, ding.
Chris,
The two Escobars.
you
Damn,
are correct.
dude.
Well done, man.
You're crushing
Well
it.
done. Well done. Have you seen it?
It's fucking awesome.
I bet it is.
It's sad. It's on it's like
Yeah.
a ESPN 30 for 30 or something like that. It's really good.
Oh, nice.
Let's do 300 footy flicks.
During World War II, while Swiss inspectors were examining one of the prison camps, a German soldier escorting them sees the inmates playing soccer. When he identifies one of the men, Colby, as a former player for England, he proposes that his men play against a team of Germans.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ben,
Great Escape.
no.
No.
Ding, ding, ding.
Mark,
Victory.
you are
Ding, ding,
correct.
ding. Escape to Victory.
1981.
Is
I
it?
love that film as a
College
kid.
years.
It is Escape to Victory, but in the
That's what I
US,
meant. Do you know when you just get your
Escape to
films-
Victory was the European or the English title. Victory was the title, and I always
Right.
remember this movie
All the
because
Stoop crew.
they break like someone's leg or arm in a
Yeah,
kind of a
Sylvester
graphic way,
Stallone's in it,
so
yeah.
that
Sorry, what was the answer to the one
so
before?
Pele
Victory?
can get on the
The Great
on
Escape.
the
I meant
team.
Escape to Victory. That's what I meant. But I said Great Escape.
Yeah, I used to every time this came on the late show, I would watch it
Great Escape
Slice
is
every
Steve
single time. I
McQueen,
fucking
isn't it?
love that
Yeah.
movie. Yeah,
Everyone
that's
knows
also a
that
very
Michael
good
Caine.
one. But
Well-
Victory is so terrible,
I've
especially
never
when they're
actually
like
seen it.
I've
Have you
seen
not
it
seen
like
Escape to Victory? No.
I've
I've
never
seen it
seen
like
it.
100 times.
It's Sylvester
seen
Stallone
bits
in
of it.
all.
No, I've seen bits of it, but I've never actually watched it start to finish.
Yeah. No, it's great.
We've got a different like cover as well.
Yeah.
Definitely.
All right, Mark.
Let's go footy fix.
I just have to say, writing that one, you are the last person I thought would get that.
Oh man, I love that film. Let's do footy flicks and chill for 200. Let's finish it up.
This crime drama is about a wrongfully expelled Harvard undergraduate named Matt Buckner, played by Elijah Wood, who moves to London to live with his sister and her husband, Steve.
Ding, ding, ding.
Mark.
Interruption.
Oh,
sorry, I thought you were still reading.
No, I thought he was done.
No.
I'm going to get it wrong, but I think it's
ding.
Green Streets?
Yeah.
It's not plural, but yeah.
Or Green Street Hooligans.
In England, it's just called Green Street.
Yeah.
Here is Green Street Hooligans.
In my opinion, shit film.
Actually, they show this in anthropology class.
I actually thought that was Channing Tatum for a long time. And then realised that there's actually another person. Yeah.
That's not Channing Tatum?
He's good in the...
and that was fat Elijah Wood.
Yeah. So then when I watched Pacific Rim, I spent the entire movie thinking it was Channing Tatum. And then at the end, I was like, who the fuck is Charlie Hunnam?
Right.
He's good in the Gentleman. Great
Sons of Anarchy.
That's
Have you seen Sons of Anarchy?
He's in a show called Undeclared.
I've seen it now.
Right.
The guy who did. You ever see Freaks and Geeks, Lolo?
Yeah.
That is like the all-star cast before they were all.
I mean, that has everybody.
Everybody's in that show.
The Gentleman is very much like Snatch.
Called Undeclared.
Frodo goes to Fulham.
Let's do last week in the
Love
Premier.
you, Saul. I love you. Harry Potter goes to Millwall. Frodo goes to Fulham.
Harry Potter in the Chamber of Commerce.
Points, please.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I've stopped worrying about the points because you guys are so far ahead from Ben.
Frodo does Fulham.
Okay, whose category?
Max.
Let's do last week in the Premier for 100.
With their 1-1 draw against Newcastle, Norwich are on a 4-game unbeaten streak. The last time this happened, Identity Thief, starring Melissa McCarthy, was the #1 film in the box offices. What year was this?
Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding, ding.
Chris.
2017?
No. We are much older than that. Yeah.
Ding, ding, ding.
Mr.
Tom. 2014.
No, it is not.
It's like
ding,
every
ding,
years.
Ding, ding.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ben.
2015.
No.
Ding, ding, ding. Ding, ding, ding.
Mr. Tom.
Is it 2013?
Yes, it is.
I think it was 13 or 14.
You just have to skip by,
I've seen it, unfortunately.
15,
I liked it. It was a good film.
Can I get some love for this category? This is my favorite, where I take something that actually happened last week and I find a way to ask a different fucking question.
Too right, mate. You're a little genius, Lolo.
I don't like when it's like completely.
It's very clever.
What was that?
I was saying that 1 week I'll make a category, but I didn't really. It would depend on how much I hated everyone at the time, to how difficult I'd make it.
Yeah.
I think about all y'all's intelligence levels. So this is the brain teasers. Like, I had to dumb some of these down. There were some I had to take out. I was like, these fucking clowns will never.
When's the last time Aubameyang scored? 2013.
Fucking 2 years ago.
You're about to lose points.
Chris didn't want to win this week, evidently.
Okay, Chris. Or whose category is it? Who got that one? Ben?
Tom.
Tom?
Sorry. Can I have home grounds for 500, please?
Home grounds for 500. Before moving to St. Mary's Stadium in 2001, where did Southampton call home for over 100 years?
Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ben.
The Dell.
The Dell story?
I've been.
100 years they fucking played there.
300
over 100 years. 300. Here we go. Derby County play at Pride Park. But their old grounds were called what?
Ding, ding, ding. Oh, I
Seems odd to
interrupted.
be named after an American sport.
Ding, ding,
Ding,
ding.
ding, ding.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ben,
The baseball ground.
the baseball ground. You are
He interrupted
correct.
you.
I did.
Interruption.
I know, but then he stopped and said, "I interrupted you," and then he said, "Ding, ding, ding." So I respected that.
Thank you.
It's like you were offside, so you came back onside, and you were still wide open and went in and fucking nailed it.
And then there was a false start.
False start.
Paddy's back in acting for 500, please.
Patty's back in acting. One of the brothers in Boondock Saints with the iconic line, "Rule of thumb. Can't do much damage with that thing, can we? Perhaps it should have been the rule of wrist."
What's his name?
What's the Boondock Saints?
You've
I've
never
heard of the
seen Boondock
I've
Saints?
heard of it, but I've never seen it.
Ben, watch
The
it
Willem
tonight. I
Dafoe
know
scene
you're up till
alone.
5 a.m. Watch it tonight. It's such a cult
I
fucking
have it on
classic.
I'll
DVD,
have to
like
write that
probably
down.
somewhere up here.
And there's so many times when I want to quote it, but it would not make sense unless I so this is
Can-
about these two brothers. And
What year?
and
What
the-
year is it?
It's like
This
2001.
is like 2001.
Right. So Patrick from 2001. Patrick Stewart.
No. This is a middle name. I'll give you
Ah.
that clue. It's his middle name. And so
Oh, it's
Is-
it's the lad from Saw 6, Saw 7.
Sir
Yeah,
Patrick
yeah,
Stewart?
I've
This is the guy
googled it, but I
that's-
know he is.
It's fucking
I
Sean
like that
Patrick
job.
something.
there you go, Chris.
Sean
I'll give it
Patrick
to you because I
Flannery.
know you're the only one who saw it. Sean Patrick Flannery.
This is,
I love that movie. I love that movie. The sequel was absolutely terrible, but it's because 5-6 years afterwards it became a cult hit. The Boondock Saints did. So then they were like, here's a bunch of money, make the sequel, and it was fucking terrible. But Willem Dafoe is in it and he's amazing. It's just a really good film.
I will
that
give it a
whole, that whole
watch.
scene where he's walking through what the crime is like and everyone else is frozen. It's just
It was a
incredible.
firefight. And then
Wonderful,
the
wonderful.
slow-mo and his cheeks just like but the pack your shit. What are we gonna need the rope for? Anyway, you'll get all
Watch
those
it.
later when you
It's
get
worth
those.
it.
No, it's very good.
All right, we're gonna
Chris.
keep going with Patty's back in acting for 200. Others may claim his films are more memorable, but for me, it'll always be his Chippendales skit on SNL with Chris Farley.
Ding, ding, ding.
Chris,
Patrick Swayze.
Patrick Swayze.
Chris Farley was a genius. Brilliant.
Why do I have these feelings for Patrick Swayze?
Because Patrick Swayze.
Now remember Hans and Franz?
Roadhouse.
Hans and Franz,
This was-
the weightlifters. One of them was saying, Patrick
Hans and
Swayze.
Franz. Yeah.
What?
If this came down to pure dancing, there's no way I'd win.
No, they were interviewing Patrick Swayze, but then you see him thinking, and he's like, why do I have these feelings for Patrick Swayze? And then he's riding a white horse with them. It's pretty funny.
Oh God.
Patrick Swayze's dead, right?
Yeah, he died of cancer
smoking,
like 5
yes.
years ago.
Too much smoking on it, bless him.
Oh, I don't
He
think
wasn't
so.
5 years ago, man. I think it
about
was
Was it
10
longer?
years ago.
It probably was longer than
about
that.
10, 15, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Bye, little
I'm not
Najee.
sure.
Roadhouse.
Roadhouse.
Roadhouse is
Yeah,
awesome.
no, Point Break.
Fucking love
Point
Roadhouse.
Break.
Point Break. He was awesome.
Incredible.
I fucking, my buddy in Minneapolis created the musical for Point Break. I don't know if
Gary
you guys are
Busey.
familiar with it. It's hysterical. They even do
Gary Busey's great
they
as well.
hook people up to
Fucking
pulleys for the skydiving routine.
What?
Look it up. Look up
Good night,
Point
little
Break
Najee.
the musical, and it will come up because back in the day it was a thing. It was a huge thing
Have
in
you
the
seen
late
Patrick
90s.
Swayze as the drag queen? Patrick
Oh,
Swayze, Wesley
Wong
Snipes.
Fu.
They are
no,
drag
Thanks
queens.
for
Julie-
everything, Julie
to-
Newmar.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wong Fu, thank you
Brilliant.
for everything, Julie Newmar.
Guess what? John
Good
Leguizamo
film.
is way better.
No, his
There,
best film
yeah,
is
Leguizamo's the
Wesley
best.
Snipes.
He's
Henry VIII, I am. Henry
You
VIII,
know what's
I
great?
am.
You know, movie is
yeah.
great and is fucking Donnie Darko.
Yeah.
Oh shit,
Yeah,
he's the
he's
psychiatrist.
a paedophile in it, isn't he?
Snake
Yeah.
Plissken.
Peter File.
I'm
Yeah,
Peter
He's
File.
I'm pedophile.
All right, guys.
Yeah, for the
let's
sake
keep
of
this going before we run out of
monetization.
time here.
Uh,
Mark, I think you got Chris. Who got? I don't know.
Anyway,
Patrick
let's go with
Chris?
Patty back in acting for 300.
Born in Mirfield, West Riding of Yorkshire, England, this icon of stage and screen actually lives in the Stoop neighborhood. Seen walking around looking like an ex-professor.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding,
Ding,
ding.
ding, ding.
Chris.
Patrick Stewart.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
You
but
like
you
that
guys, you guys live in the
ex-professor.
hood.
I'm
I would
pretty
never know
sure
that.
my dinged first there. I'm pretty sure of it.
No.
So he's moved from near me to near you.
Yep.
He's a Huddersfield fan.
Yeah,
He
he
is.
is.
Yeah. Someone's got to be.
Huddersfield fan.
They
I'm surprised
were
they didn't
nearly.
make
They were
Name
nearly.
Stadium after him.
They were nearly a team merged with Leeds United.
Jimmy, which Estrella are you drinking? Are you drinking Estrella Galicia? That's the better one. If you're drinking the Spanish beer.
I still think
Yes,
that one
yeah.
year was Wagner kept them up in that was a terrible team. I can't believe he kept them up a year.
Yeah.
Right.
It was one of the great
Huddersfield.
coaching jobs.
The fact that they
Sir
actually
Patrick.
went up.
No, you
It
guys
showed
can
how
call him
well we
Sir
did,
Patrick.
considering
To us,
how
he's an
bad the
actor.
second season was.
Estrella Dam, that's from Madrid, I believe.
Yeah.
Estrella Galicia, I like more because I'm
Let's-
racist.
Let's
Right,
go back
so-
to Patty back in acting for 400. Let's
I
move
don't
this
know if
thing.
I have the time to devote to being a full-time racist father.
Czech beer.
I love the fucking
One of
What
the
is
most
that?
recognizable voices in
Miracle.
voiceover,
yeah.
but director
Lemon
Jones would
juice.
know him as Putty from Seinfeld, but probably not from The Tick.
Ding, ding, ding.
Mr. Tom.
Is it Patrick Warburton?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Oh, he's
Loved him
brilliant.
as The Tick.
Good one.
Doesn't he
Good
do?
one.
Goon!
Doesn't he do Joe in Family Guy?
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
Yeah.
He does.
his
Yeah,
voice
yeah,
is
yeah.
That is
fantastic.
correct, yes.
Holy
Hey,
crap, he's a
Barney.
crapple.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I can't-
Barney.
Can't look at him without thinking of Toto.
I
Right,
just,
it's on
I
you,
just
Tom.
remember him. I remember him from The Devils Are Gonna Win.
Yeah,
the
that's
Devils Are
Con-
Gonna
Conche
Win.
just read that. Yeah.
El Diablo!
And he
Ay,
gives-
el
he gives
diablo.
the priest the heart attack. Or
Is
the
it How I Met
cardinal
Your
or-
Mother is in?
Who?
No,
What's the other thing he's in? It's not How I Met Your Mother. Is it?
he was in
Jimmy
a
says
he was
home
in a
grounds
show
for
called The War
200.
at Home or something.
It's like the.
Jimmy said home grounds for 200. Here we go.
Let's do it.
Man City play in the Etihad Stadium, but that's actually a nickname. What's the real name?
Ding, ding, ding. It was the City of Manchester Stadium.
It still is the City of Manchester
It
Stadium.
is correct.
There you
It
go.
It was
But it
built
was
for
built
the
for the Commonwealth
2002
Games.
Commonwealth Games.
Main Road was before.
2012.
Yeah. Main Road was what they used to be in.
Hey, it's funny.
Etihad, Conche getting points.
It says in
Like,
FIFA that Huddersfield is Leeds' main rival. Is that true?
They were nearly
We are their
merged
main
with the
rival.
team.
Yeah.
When Leeds were created, they were nearly merged with. Leeds
Huddersfield.
started out as Leeds City, and then they got kicked out of the league just after the World War One, and then we created Leeds United in 1919. And yeah, we was going to merge with Huddersfield Town. Thank God we didn't. Fucking dog botherers, that's what we call them.
Well, we are to Huddersfield what we are to Man United, I imagine. They don't think
Right.
we're their rivals, even though we
Yeah,
are.
we don't really
Mansfield probably
care.
think that about us.
They're like little brother.
Right.
We just don't really care. They're insignificant to us. It's like fuck them.
We usually beat them.
The thing about Leeds is that we think we're special because we are special. So that's how it is.
Mo Master,
All right.
20,000
Everyone's
squad.
club is special.
We've got.
Can we
we've
show the
got
Mo Master
seven more questions, and we've got 10 more minutes. So let's see.
Home grounds, 100,
category
please.
is it? Which one?
On grounds.
Home grounds, 100, please.
Before the King Power was their stadium, Leicester City played where?
Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding, ding.
Their own arse.
Filbert Street.
Filbert Street. Correct. All right. Keep it going, man.
Let's go. Brain teaser 600, please.
I left my campsite and hiked south for 3 miles. Then I turned east and I hiked for 3 miles. I then turned north and hiked for 3 miles. At which time I came upon a bear inside my tent eating my food. What color was the bear?
Ding, ding, ding.
Ben,
White.
you are correct. Do you know why?
The pole, North Pole, South Pole, one of the two. Yeah.
Yep. Bonus points for that.
I had that question at school in an IQ test.
Wow. All right.
And we'll finish with
Keep it
brain
going,
teaser.
Ben.
Did you get it right at the time, Ben?
I did, yes, I did. It was either white or brown.
Actually,
wasn't
he just got the question right today.
Good, Mo Master. Nobody wants math. It's 3 a.m.
I was going to say multicolored rainbow because of the way that this quiz has gone so far, where everything seems to come round to gay.
Brain teaser's 500. Lolo.
You're escaping a labyrinth. You're escaping a labyrinth, and there are 3 exits. Exit A leads to an inferno. Exit B leads to an assassin. Exit C leads to a lion that hasn't eaten in 3 years. Which exit do you pick?
Ding, ding, ding.
Mark.
Exit C, because if the lion hasn't eaten in 3 years, it's dead.
You are correct. Trying to trick you there. Well done. You got through those.
Let's go with Patty's back in acting. Tough acting to acting.
The Daily Double.
He may have wanted to be an actor, but he got a gig as a host of Wheel of Fortune like 800 years ago and never auditioned again.
Ding, ding, ding.
Mark.
Pat Sajak.
Patty Sajak. There you
You
go.
see, we had John Leslie or somebody on our Wheel of Fortune.
Oh, that's controversial, and I don't know why.
I don't want to know why.
Is he a Peter File?
I think he's a Peter File.
No, he's
a
a
kind of pedophile.
Yeah,
They were legal, but not
he's an
necessarily
offender.
saying yes.
He's on a register.
She said no. She said no. Sorry.
Oh dear.
All right, Mark, it's on you, man. You're catching up.
Let's do last week in the Prem, 200.
A 2-2 draw against Southampton means Leicester City yet again gave up 2 goals or more. Out of the 14 matches played in the Prem this season, how many matches have Leicester let in 2 or more goals?
Ding, ding, ding.
Mark?
Too many.
You are correct for 1 point. But
Ding,
that's
ding,
not
ding.
the answer I'm looking for.
Did you see that horrendous display the other day?
No, you're gaining points, Mark. Chris?
9.
Is that a no or a
Oh, no, is it how many matches have
German? You're speaking German?
9.
Correct. You are correct. 9.
Mo Master.
Mo Master got it as well. 9 times. 9 times out of their 14 matches, they've given up 2 or more.
They miss Fafana.
Congratulations, Mo Master.
Bonus point if you can tell me how many goals that is.
Well, it's more than 18 because some of them
they've given up.
Man. What
They gave up 4. They gave up 3. I don't know, like 23. I'll say.
Starting to make me feel that we're a bit shit because we only scored 1 on them.
Yeah, y'all weren't one of them. Y'all underperformed. Okay, we're going with last week in the Prem for 500. 9. There you go, Chris. 9 means no in German. And West Ham have no wins against Brighton in their 9 times playing them in the Premier League. How would you translate the words West Ham into German?
I speak
Ding,
basic
ding, ding.
German, but I don't know.
Tom, I think.
Is it just West Ham?
I mean, for the city, it would just be West Ham, but no, the words West and Ham.
West Ham.
I know South, but I don't know West.
That's not very helpful,
doesn't
Chris.
help.
I don't know if you
A
know.
nod.
Like ham would be Schwein.
That's pig.
No,
yeah.
that's pig.
Oh.
That's fine.
You've got to think where hamburger
No.
comes
Ham
from.
is Schinken, right?
Hey, there you go. Chris got one. There's a
House,
point.
House Schinken?
No, that's east.
Fuck.
So
West
just do the other one.
Vest.
Verst Schinken.
Yeah, Vest and Schinken. I don't know why I gave that to the Stoop crew. I'm going to give you guys just as many points. It doesn't matter. Good team effort there. You guys got it. Vest and Schinken.
Bit emotional.
Come on, Vest and Schinken. We will win this. We will win. It will be great.
I studied abroad in Austria, and you can see I don't remember any German.
I did it at school,
like,
and I can remember like Du bist ein Kartoffelnkopf. You are, you are a potato head.
I remember
You
like
watch your
lick the
mouth.
cup.
I had to remember that like Chinken didn't mean chicken, even though it was like so close.
Das ist
there
nicht,
you go.
das ist nicht zu Ende der Welt. It is not the end of the world.
Oh. It's VW Schinken. I don't know what that means.
Volkswagen Schinken.
Volkswagen Schinken. All right, guys, we're going with the last one, and this
I
one.
drove
Oh my
one
God,
of those
Mark!
once.
How
Get back in the dungeon, my master.
how are you so close? You could tie it up.
Let's do
Stoop.
Oh, you
this.
just, I see what you did there.
You guys
Let's
were like
do this.
4,800 below.
Well, Ben got
you
1,000
guys-
points for broke back crossbar.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You just win.
Right,
All
let's
right,
do
last
this.
week in the Prem. Here goes. Everybody, you need to be on your game here. Jack Grealish visited his old club and came on the pitch very late. If his entire transfer price was paid for this match, this performance would have cost £14,285,714 and 29 whatever pence or whatever per minute. How many minutes did he play?
Ding,
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 ding.
ding.
Chris,
7.
you are correct, and you tied it up.
Way to go, Chris.
There's going to be a bonus question.
Ding, ding, ding. Go ahead.
You guys won. Everybody won.
Oh, I like the music.
There's no bonus question. I mean, I can find one for you, but I don't.
No, I like the draw. The draw's good.
You guys got a draw.
Yeah,
It's
it was
football.
kind of nice.
I think everybody
Well
did
done.
well tonight. Everybody did.
Yeah.
Good job, boys.
Trivia was good.
Yeah, I think so.
Some
I
good
think we're all
questions
going to
there,
go watch
Lolo,
some
yeah.
films.
There you have it. I comment.
I'm going to go watch. What am I watching again?
Congratulations
Guys
to the
and balls.
question master.
Boondock Saints.
Boondock Saints. Will you send me that in a link on WhatsApp and I'll watch it?
No, I can't do everything. for
Actually,
you.
I might watch that tonight.
Right, I'm going to write
I
it
might
down.
watch
then.
that tonight if I could find it.
Either that or Green
You're going to
Streets.
play FIFA.
Green Streets is good.
So
Are we playing
yeah.
FIFA?
You all are going to play FIFA. Let's.
I actually think Money
kid
Heist is
yourselves.
out, so I'll be watching that.
Money Heist. Oh God, that fucking series.
It's the final
so
episode.
it's so
Is what-
Spanish.
so- Is it anything to do with the series, The Boondocks?
No.
Or is that something separate?
Rob Greenleaf is going to watch 11 Men Out tonight. He
I have a
found it
question.
on Apple TV.
I have a question for y'all. Anyone watching
We
the
should do it.
live action Cowboy Bebop on Netflix?
I have
I'm
not.
I'm
Right now? No.
going to start filming Brokeback Crossbar. So yeah,
I'm now. I am genuinely
We're in
thinking we should do a
pre-production. We
live
just got it
watch-along.
greenlit.
Should
Harvey
be
Weinstein
11
just
Men Out
greenlit
live
it.
watch-along.
Yeah. The live action Cowboy Bebop is amazing. It is so much fun. Saul, thank you.
Nice one, Saul.
Thank you very much for supporting our cause. Anybody else out there wanna throw bucks into our beer kitty
into the
like
tip jar?
We would really love it.
Tip jar that always helps.
I highly recommend the Get Back Beatles documentary if you haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it yet. I want to see it. I watched the Velvet Underground one.
I want to watch that too.
It's very, very good, but it's so cerebral. You're dozing out, man. It's tough.
I'm sorry.
Why do I keep hitting the bar? Why do I keep hitting the post?
I just can't quit you.
It's a fucking good movie, man.
In a world where every time you try to score, you only hit the post. Rope back crossbar. That was a foul. It's not a foul every time.
Scoring in it, you'll be dead.
Is that
you had hands all over me?
Is that human son consoling Kane when he can't score? It's okay, man.
Sorry,
okay.
on TV the other night, they literally said, they put up a graphic that said Harry Kane had scored 15 goals this season. 8 of them were against fucking San Marino and Albane Fuckland or whoever.
I'm from Albania, man.
In all competitions or something like that.
It's the way put up 15 goals. Oh, they're taking the piss.
If I was a professional football player, I would go out every Sunday and play like against my niece and nephew in an official match. It'd just be like, yeah, I got 48 goals against my niece yesterday. Just make sure when you put up a graphic, I have 2 Premier League goals, but in all competitions, I'm at 50.
Such a deceiving stat, especially to a newcomer like me. You know, it's like, oh, he scored 15 goals in all competitions. I'm like, wait a minute, haven't I watched all competitions?
Before we go, I'd say one stat that came up where I thought they really done Tyrone Mings dirty on TV. When he scored the other week, it came up first goal in 40 games. It's like he's a centre back. Why are you acting like he's shit? He is shit, but not for the reason they said he's shit. But he's shit because he's shit at defending, but he's not supposed to score goals.
Right,
like when Sa got an assist, the keeper for Wolves. Sa got an assist, and it was like first assist in 827 passes. You're like, that's a fucked up stat. Why would you put that?
You know when Tottenham got the new manager last season, Mason. We know his first game was the Carabao Cup final. They actually put up a graphic of him. They put up a graphic next to Pep Guardiola, which literally had Pep Guardiola like 800 games and like 700 wins or whatever it was. And then Ryan Mason, 1 game, no wins. Poor bastard.
I couldn't believe that.
Oh, we'll have to make a quiz out of it. Shit stats.
Shit stats. Okay, guys. Well, it's been a shit ton of fun hanging out with you guys. Cheers. Much love to you, Ben. Mr. Tom calling in from the other side of the pond. Chris calling in from the other side of the river, I guess.
Yes.
A couple rivers, maybe. And Mark calling in from the other side of the Gowanus Canal. The Gowanus has gonorrhea.
That's tough to cross.
It does. You can. Anyway, it's been a shit ton of fun. And Director John, thank you so much for everything you do, my friend. And thank you to all the Stoop crew for being here. Why can't I
that's
quit
some
you?
love. Why can't I quit you?
That's
how he said it. I just can't quit you.
No, I just can't quit you. Much love from Japan. Yo, it must be late or early over there.
I think it's early.
But we will see you guys. We'll see you guys, I guess, Monday. But we'll be talking shit all through our Twitter and Instagram and on the website at onthestoopololo.com. The more you guys comment, the more we remember to fucking comment because we're kind of terrible about that. But we had a great time tonight. I'm done talking. Fun. done.
Good night.
talking
Good night,
for the
Stoop crew. Good night,
Good night,
Chris.
everybody.
Good night, Mark.
Much
Good
love
night,
to
Tom.
everybody.
Run us out there,
Congratulations,
Mr. John.
Ho, ho, ho.